Welcome to our museum. Today I want to tell you about the history of our school and this museum in honor of the 55th anniversary of our school. Our museum was opened on the 19th of March on the 30th anniversary of our school. A lot of materials is collected in this museum. Since 19th century, 7 schools have been formed in Решетилівська. The oldest one was the ministerial 2-year school, which has been known since 1842. Here, you can see it in this photo. More than 200 of students received education there. In 1882, the first parochial school was organized in the Покровський church. You can see it at this photo. Students studied there the law of God, different languages, history, grammar, and other subjects. Also, students studied skills of needlework and gardening. They were also taught to embroider, sew clothes, and make paper flowers. Children had to take care of the garden, which was located near the church. So we can conclude that there were different schools in Решетилівська, parochial, ministerial, and provincial. At those schools, students got a primary education, and despite of many problems, they taught to write and read thousands of children. In 1937, the first secondary school was opened in Решетилівська. You can see it at these photos. But unfortunately, the Second World War came and it caused enormous losses. Many buildings and schools facilities were destroyed. The secondary school of Решетилівська was also destroyed by fascist army, so an old school was moved to a new location. After the liberation of Решетилівська on the 1st October 1943, the lessons for children were new. There were no desks, chairs, school supplies. Benches and tables in classes were dug into the ground. Pupils made wooden pens and inks to write with them. Also, there were no notebooks or textbooks, so pupils often wrote on the old newspapers and leaflets which the Germans remained. School worked in the 3 shifts. In July 1966, the construction of a school building, which now is called the Lyceum of Решетилівська, started. This building was located on the place where in 19th, early 20th century Покровський church stood. It was a full construction because the parents whose children had studied in a school took part in that activity. You can see it at this stand. On August 29, 1968, a new school was opened. That school was designed for 960 pupils, but it wasn't enough, so from the beginning it had to work in 2 shifts, which lasted until 2003. During its long history, the school has seen thousands of different students who came to study there. And you can see the photos of former students who glorified our lyceum. In 19th, the specialized classes of math and English were firstly formed in our school. The same year, pupils got professions of drivers, embroiders, dressmakers. In 2001, the authority decided to reorganize a secondary school into a new type of institution, a gymnasium. So, on the 5th of November 2001, the Gymnasium of Решетилівська was formed. The aim of the gymnasium was to develop intelligent and creative children of high moral human qualities. Over the years, our gymnasium developed its own traditions. We are proud of them. Our traditional competitions are Teenager Erudite, A Visit to Quadrusa, Miss and Mister of Gymnasium, School Olympus, Festival, My Ukraine is a Red Snowball Tree, Holiday Through a Thorny Path to the Stars, and others. Here are the photos of them. In 2009, to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the institution, one more tradition was started. It's a double of gymnasium friendship. We can see it here. All graduates embroidered this towel. Also, the honored gymnasium book was established and the names of the best students, school partners and teachers are entered into this book. Currently, in the conditions of war, we are still gaining new knowledge. So, I want to show you photos of our heroes who died fighting for peace. Beside this, the graduate presented the flag of our city, which was in Bakhmut. There are some words which our defenders wrote. And I welcome you to our museum.